everyone, this is Connie J. Pack, and I just want to take a moment to celebrate anyone who is watching who has successfully turned on their Facebook ads. Woohoo! You know, with the iOS update, the domain verification, the identifying your events, like with all the layers that has been added on more recently, it's a huge milestone. And I just want to have you pat yourself on the back. It's a huge achievement and just wanted to spend a moment to just say congrats. Now, something that I really wanted to share for those of you who are running any sort of appointment funnel, and I just want to share with you in a little more detail what an appointment funnel is. And it's basically a funnel where it's a Facebook ad that goes to a book a call. It could be a landing page of some sort, but at some point it says book a call or schedule a call with me, or they leave a name, email, phone number, and someone calls them and schedules a call with them or arranges a time to talk to them. So this is generally a book a call or appointment funnel. So Facebook ad to schedule a call or book a call, and then it leads to the sale. And it's usually a lot higher priced item. So it's generally about $2,000 and up. But anyone there, whoever has this type of funnel, I want to dive a little bit more deeper into some of the stats that I've been noticing nowadays. Now I'm going to share my screen. So an appointment funnel has many layers. And what it does is you have your traffic, which will generally be your Facebook ads. It'll come to some sort of a sales page, landing page. A video of you would be great because if they're about to schedule a time with you or meet with you, you may want to show your face a lot sooner. Hopefully there's even some video ads running here. You may or may not have an application. This is optional. And then they schedule and then they confirm. And basically there are certain metrics that play into this. So the metrics between when they see your ad to coming to your sales page, you want to see it at about 20% conversion rate. Then from there to the application, if you have an application, 10%. And from the application to scheduling, you want to have about 50%. And then from your scheduled calls, you want to have about a 25% close rate now at that point. Now, these are some just benchmarks for you to follow. It's not an end all be all, but I think it's just a really good overview of what could be. And basically, I also want to encourage you because I recently launched a campaign. So it was an appointment funnel, just like what we went over. It's been going on for about 2 weeks. It was a Facebook ad to a warmer audience, people who have visited this page, and it went to a landing page that said book a call. From the book a call, it goes to a $2,000 offering. Now, over the 2 weeks when we first launched, we ended up getting 8 leads. Those 8 leads costed about $55, $56 per lead. Now, if you calculate that and you round it up a little bit, that's about $500. $500 for 8 leads. Right away, your initial thoughts are, that's not a lot of leads and that's very expensive, right? Well, you can make that statement, but that statement isn't fully accurate because you don't have the full picture. So here's where a lot of people make a mistake. $55, $56, that is too high. I've heard people say they're getting leads for $20 or $10 or $3. Although you don't know the details of what those campaigns are all about, they've heard those numbers. Cost per lead. I've heard cost per lead at this price or that price. And if you turn that off, you've made a really bad decision, because what happened was we looked at those 8 leads. We looked at the progress on those 8 leads. You know what we found out? 4 out of the 8 leads turned into paying clients. 4 times 2,000, that's $8,000. 4 out of 8 leads turned into paying clients. So now the story is I spent $500, I got 8 leads, and 4 became paying clients, and I made $8,000. Now, is $55, $56 per cost per lead so bad? You really have to spend a few moments to gather the data for the rest of the story. This is where I think a lot of people start to see the charge show up on their credit card. Facebook just charged me $900 because generally that's their threshold to place that charge on your card. So whether it took 1 week or 2 weeks, you see that charge for $900 and people start to freak out. Like, oh my goodness, like, you know what? I don't think this is working. I better turn this off. But you really have to take a moment, no matter how big or small the leads are. I mean, I've had other instances where we had had 50 leads and it didn't convert nearly as well. So then it makes me think, okay, we need to revisit the offering. We gave away the freebie, we got the 50 leads for the freebie. And so whatever we offered right after that didn't seem to align with the freebie that we gave out. So then you reevaluate that. So the number of leads and the cost per lead really is irrelevant. So whenever I hear from people, Connie, I'm getting this much cost per lead, is this good? Connie, I'm getting this many leads in one day, is that good? That's so relative to how much you're spending and what your offer is. There's so many pieces to that question that is unanswered. So, some of these questions, don't get stuck on that. Really just let it run for a period of time. So 2 weeks is really a good period of time, good amount of data. That's why I went in there. I said, can we look up these people, these 8 people one by one and find out what the status is on each of these people? It's time consuming, but is it worth it to figure out, wow, we just made $8,000 on this campaign. We made $8,000 in a 2-week period. So these are some things that I always try to push the client to look at, and not to look at one specific area, but to look at the full big picture. And I hope you spend some moments to do that with your own campaign before you make any decisions to turn anything on or off. I hope this helps, and we're going to dive deeper into the other types of funnels similarly as this. So stay tuned, and I hope you watch our next video. Thanks.